and then I'll take it back here, like, in the middle of the day, then I'll work out, shower, and then go back.
Okay.
All using the Route C, usually.
And do you use the Ryder app? Or?
Yeah, Ryder.
Okay. And how did you first hear about it?
Just, like, a word of mouth.
Okay.
Like, waiting for the shuttles, like, on weekends, and it's like, okay, where is it? Like,
Okay.
oh, you can check the Ryder app.
Okay. And is that kind of how you learned about routes for the school system and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you have any questions before we get started on the prototype? Okay. All right. So, like she was saying, we're testing our new prototype for the TransLoc app, and we want to get your feedback on it. If there's anything that kind of like you hit a roadblock or you're trying to tap and it doesn't tap, kind of just walk us through and tell us like what you were expecting. So, I'm gonna give you this here. So say you were looking for a route to get you back to your dorm. How would you go about finding that route?
Like from campus?
From where you are right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
Like what I would do in this app?
Yes.
I'd probably zoom out.
And why would you zoom out?
To see like where everything was relative to where I am.
Okay. And why is that helpful?
It gives me like a better understanding of like just where I am relative to everything.
Okay.
So like if I saw like some like kind of like marker of like, I don't know, maybe like one of the hospital buildings, like the way it was facing or something like that, I'd be like, oh, okay, like this is where I am relative to like my dorm and that kind of thing.
Okay.
Or like maybe to see like how far it was from me to my dorm.
Okay. And how would you go about figuring out how far you are away from a stop that uses a route that you need?
I don't know.
What were you expecting? I saw a surprise face.
I wasn't expecting it to actually do anything.
Okay.
I was gonna maybe like a name of it, but like I like that it's like it gives you like the estimated time to, I don't know if that's the time to get there or like what that is, but I also like that it tells you how far away this stop is.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting that.
And is that information helpful to
Yes.
you that you saw? Okay.
Yes. And if these are all stops, I didn't even know they were stops, so, or like for anything.
Okay. But you just tapped because you were curious?
Yes.
Or? Okay.
Well, because I was like, okay, well, like there's that, like that looks like something to me, like what is that?
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's very helpful, the whole, like, 220 feet away. And this is, like, I don't even know what time it is right now.
It's probably not, like, up to date.
If that's, like, estimated, like, 4 minutes away, like, that's really nice, too.
Okay.
Because I think the shuttle times are always usually not easy to find. Or it gives you, like, an estimated thing, but it's never, like...
You mean on the Ryder app?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll see like the estimated time, and it's like very different from where the shuttle actually is. Like, because you can see the shuttle, but it's not very helpful.
When you say see the shuttle, do you mean you see the shuttle on the map?
Yeah.
Okay. And is that helpful paired with the scheduled ETA for you on there?
If it was more accurate, yes, but it's not.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay, so you usually default to looking at the map and seeing how far it is visually.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And was there anything surprising about that?
Like just the app in general, or like being able to click on it?
Yeah, both.
Like no, I think this is what it, like an app should be. Like,
Okay.
or like for this kind of thing, it should be like this. It's currently not, but like I think this is like super helpful.
Okay. And then have you ever used SafeRide at Emory before?
No.
Okay. If you needed to use a SafeRide and say you needed to go to CVS for your SafeRide, how would you go about doing that in this app?
In this app?
Yeah.
I'd go to ride sharing.
Okay. Why would you go to ride sharing?
Well, I first would go to search, but
Okay.
I did that and nothing seemed to have pointed me to ride share. So then I went back and went to ride sharing, like the Safe Ride.
What does ride sharing mean to you?
I don't know. It makes me think of like Ubering, like the carpool Ubering thing.
Okay.
That's what it makes me think of.
Okay.
Which is kind of what Safe Ride is, isn't it? Like it's kind of like going with you wind up like with other people. Like it might not just be you.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, this I would assume I could zoom in on, and I couldn't.
Okay, what would you do from there then?
I don't know. I would want to know what these dots are, but... Oh, okay, they're desired pickup locations. Okay. Okay, well, I guess I got that from clicking on it, but...
Okay.
Like, I'd want to be able to zoom in and, like, be able to, like, see where I was in this, like, little jumble.
And then you would...
Pick a location based on that.
Okay. And then, is there anything confusing about that experience?
Probably just the fact that I couldn't zoom in, because that's, like, what I'm so attuned to doing.
Okay.
Like, as soon as I see a map, I'm like, okay, zoom in, zoom out. Like, I want to be able to, like, quickly do that. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's, like, the first thing I ever do.
Okay. And then, as far as navigating through the app, does it meet your expectations?
I mean, seems to. It's very, like, simplistic, which I like, because I think I don't even remember, like, I remember, like, downloading the other app, like, the Transloc app, whatever it is, because I normally use Ryder, and, like, I remember downloading the other one, and it very, like, being not that straightforward.
So you have downloaded the Transloc app?
I have, but I deleted it because I didn't like it.
Okay. What did you not like about it?
I just remember it not being as simple as Ryder, because Ryder is more like, okay, like, choose the route you want, and then you can kind of, like, see where it is, but it doesn't really give you the schedule or anything, like, that you have to go online for, or, like, but I like how, like, this, like, you can see, like, the scheduled, the estimated, like, that's not on, that's, like, not on the Ryder app, which I like, but I just remember the other one being super confusing. I don't remember it, like, I don't really actually remember any details, but I just remember it being very confusing and not straightforward, but this is more straightforward.
Okay.
What do you think about this app compared to the Ryder app?
Probably better, just because I really don't, because, like, I'll be, like, trying to, like, get a shuttle, and I'll be like, okay, like, when is it coming? And then I'll look at the app, and it'll be, like, estimated time 15 minutes, and then it looks like it's really close, and I'm like, wait, that's totally not right. And then I have to go on to, like, the actual website, the Emory website, I have to Google it, and then be like, oh, okay, wait, no, like, that's not even the right shuttle, like, it's just a mess. And it also, like, it doesn't tell you, like, on holidays and stuff, like, that it's not in service because of a holiday. It just says maybe not in service at the time. It's like, wait, like, why? Like,
where would you go in this app to find out if it was not in service?
I don't know.
You would expect to. It looked like, so you went to a route first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
To, like, look at the routes, and that's probably where I would expect to see, like, what time all of them are, like how if you Google, like, Emory shuttle services and you go to, like, the C route or whatever it is for, like, the weekends, it'll tell you, like, where it's going to be when it's supposed to be.
Right.
And this is where I would expect to see, like, just a layout of, like, when it should be here, when it is here, like, that kind of thing.
Kind of a mass schedule, basically.
Yes. Yeah, like a mass schedule.
Okay.
And, like, the routes.
Is there anything that frustrated you?
Just zooming in and out.
Zooming in and out. Okay.
Yeah, that's, like, my go-to thing whenever I do, like, anything. Well, because, like, even on the Ryder app, like, it lets you zoom in and out because, like, then I'm, like, trying to look for the shuttle, like, where it is on its route or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I think also if you're, like, I like how on the Ryder app, like, when you go into, like, if I went into this and I, like, click this route, I can't zoom out. I would really like to be able to zoom out. Okay, it, like, shows you, like, where, like, the shuttles are on the route. But now I can't zoom in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Did it make sense to you that that's what was going to happen when you tap that?
Yes.
Okay.
But, again, I really do like to be able to zoom in and out.
Yeah.
How many, so I know in this one it's showing you one route on this map. Is that how many you would like to see at one time? Do you want to see more than one route at one time?
Personally, I don't think it would benefit, like, it wouldn't, like, really change anything if I saw more than one, because I'm usually just looking for, like, either the C route, or if I know the C route's not running the Toco Hills or whatever it is, like,
Okay.
usually I'm good with just the one.
Any other comments or feedback for us?
Just the zooming in and out, really, like, that's, like, my big thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, got anything else?
Thank you for your time.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day.